Hello, I'm Angela Safani from English Education Program Study. In this video, I will tell the tips to improving our writing skill. First, give your writing structure. Make sure you're clear on the concept you're writing about. If your writing goal is to achieve a specific result, ask yourself what that result should be. Before you dive into writing, have a clear purpose, then stick to it. If the message is complex, outline it. It doesn't take much through organizing to compose the average text message. But if you're writing something more complex with multiple angles, question or request, get all that stuff sorted before you sit down to write. Making an outline or even just some quick notes about the topics you want to cover can save you time answering clarifying question later. Anticipate your reader's question. Improving writing involves putting yourself in your reader's shoes, or you could call it empathy. Do they have enough context to understand what you've written for them? If not, fill the blanks, but don't over-explain. If you've taken the time to organize your talk in advance, you should be able to keep things simple. The idea is to give readers just enough to understand what you're communicating without overwhelming them with trivial details. If you find yourself getting in the weeds with more details than you need, look at each piece of information and ask whether it's essential to help your readers understand your message. If not, get rid of it. Second, tighten your writing. Go easy on the prepositional phrases. Prepositions aren't difficult to understand, but the concept does require some explanation. Get smart about preposition here, and then try to simplify them whenever it makes sense. Your writing will get a much needed clarity boost. Eliminated the filler words and phrases. Some words shows up in our writing all the time, and yet they don't contribute much of anything. Although these filler words and phrases sometimes add color or even meaning, most of the time they contribute nothing but clutter. Here are 31 of them you can eliminate it right now. Don't pad weak words with adverbs. They're okay once in a while, but when you find yourself using them all the time, you're probably making weak word choices. Instead of run really fast, write sprinted. Was something extremely funny? Nah, it was hilarious. The scenery may have been very beautiful, but your writing's going to shine if you revert to it as gorgeous, lush, verdant, or bucolic. Third, make your writing more conversational. Stick with simple words. There's a difference between having a rich vocabulary and dropping million-dollar words into your writing just to show off. Unless it's your intent to be poetic, keep your language simple and direct. Try transcribing yourself. Record yourself talking. You can learn a lot about conversational writing using this one weird trick. Transcribe a couple of minutes of a conversation word for word. Then fix or remove any false start and remove filler. You've got yourself some conversational writing. The process of transcribing and editing will help you learn what to do and what not to. Keep your sentences simple. Literally, grit can write long, complex sentences with flair. Why not you? Well, for starters, you're probably not trying to write like Tolstoy, Nabokov, or Faulkner. Short, less complicated sentences are easier to read. Keep it simple. Read it out loud. Speaking of flow, reading your writing aloud can help you determine whether it flows smoothly. If it sounds coopy and clipped, add a few longer sentences to break up that steady, monotonous beat. If you find yourself stumbling over parts, you've probably found an awfully complex sentence that needs rewriting. Infuse your personality into your writing. Letting your personality shine through is the best way to develop a writing style. Use the phrases and slang that you would normally use. When it's appropriate, throw in a relevant personal anecdote. In all but the most formal or professional writing settings, be yourself when you write. Practice, practice, practice. The ultimate way to improving writing is to learn what weakens it in the first place and then set your mind to fixing and eventually preventing the glitches. The more you write, edit, and proofread, the better you get at it. Thank you guys for watching this video.